They are the laws you engage. It can happen to you as a politician, as a businessman, as an academic, if you know the laws. The law of spiritual paradox. The law of divine utterance. Let me add two more because of time. I'll get short ones. Number 3, the law of nature. You can't function in a realm to which you are not given the DNA to function. Every realm responds to a nature. When you find a creature operating in a realm, he has a nature that authorizes and commands allowance for him to function there. Because realms are sensitive to nature. For you to operate in the God realm, you must have the divine DNA. This is why God gave us his DNA when he created us. He said, let us make man in our own image, after our likeness. Let them have dominion. Dominion is a reality of the God realm, but they can never have dominion except as they first of all have the nature of God. No matter how much you love a goat or a dog or a cat, you can't graduate a cat from the animal realm to the human realm. No matter how you try, the nature of that cat will betray it. No matter how strong your love is. There are people who bathe their dogs, clothe their dogs, sleep on the same bed with their dogs, but their dogs can never interact with their realm completely, because that realm responds to nature. And so for you to walk in the God realm, you must recognize your nature, and you must understand and obey the promptings of that nature. You know the problem with us? Why we don't walk in the God realm? We are living like animals. At best, like fallen beings. So you see a man who appears very respected, but if you check his secret life, it's appalling. That man who walks around with piety, acting as if he has integrity, has 3 girlfriends and is deceiving his wife on a daily basis. Conscienceless existence. That's why that realm can't respond to him. Somebody even goes as far as being ordained a pastor, but everything that comes out of his mouth is a lie. He defies the essence of God in him, and so the realm of God can't respond to him. Why do you think the devil is advancing perversion? Because when people are perverted, they are obliterated from the realm of God. Why do you think Sodom was burned? It was because of homosexuality. It's an abomination in the eyes of God. When humans want to live like animals, they perish. And when people who are to function in the God class wants to live like ordinary humans, the realm of God will reject them. It's a law of nature. Now that you have the nature of God, you must function according to the dictates of that nature. That's why Paul said in Romans 8:2, the law of the spirit of life that is in Christ Jesus. That means the spirit of life comes with the law. You can't have a nature and that nature does not dictate for you. Do you sleep because it's in your routine? You sleep because a point will come when your nature will compel you to sleep. Every nature has a law. The same way the nature of God in you now has a law. It will insist on holy living. It will insist on righteousness. It will insist on faith. If you violate it, the realm will withdraw from you. No matter how you talk about it, it won't happen. Because realms are regulated by the essence of the beings permitted to function in that realm. Number 4 is the law of recognition. If you will operate in a realm, you must not just recognize that realm. You must recognize the things of that realm that you have. Jesus taught them to pray, and this was his prayer. Our Father, which art in heaven. Our Father. You know what Father is? Pater, source, sustainer. Our source, our sustainer, which is in heaven. So Jesus recognized his source and the realm where the source came from. That is why, as he's connected to the Father, he's connected to that realm. In John 3:13, the Bible said, the Son of Man, which is in heaven. He was walking in Nazareth, but while in Nazareth, our Father which art in heaven. He recognized his realm and the realm that sources his manifestation. If you don't recognize the realm where you came from and the things given to you from that realm, you will never manifest that realm. Paul said, now are we ambassadors of Christ. We may be walking here, but we are not from here. We represent another civilization. 2 Corinthians 5:20. He said we are pilgrims on the face of the earth. You may see us on earth. We know where we came from. We recognize our world. We recognize our realm. We walk with the consciousness of that realm. In Colossians 3 from verse 1 to 3, he said, if you say you are dead and that your life is hid in Christ, he says set your affection on the things that are from that realm. In 2 Corinthians 4:18, he said our light affliction are but for a moment. They work for us an eternal weight of glory. Why we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things that are unseen. For the things that are seen are temporal. So they recognize, all of them. If you go read about the chronicles of the faith giants in Hebrews 11, towards the end, verse 39 and 40, the Bible said all of them looked towards a city. They were looking to a civilization. That was why they died in faith. Yeah, they didn't change their confession. They were looking for something. They had a consciousness of Zion. Don't make the mistake of thinking we are from here. That's why I keep telling you why you should be patriotic concerning the nation where you come from. You must recognize that your life is beyond that nation. You must recognize it. You come from another realm. The moment that consciousness is activated, that realm appears. He said that the communication of our faith, Philemon 1 verse 6, should become effectual. Do you know you are from another realm? Do you know the realities of your realm? When you get into your job on a Monday, do you just go there with your expertise, or you go there with a consciousness that you come from another realm? A realm of glory, a realm of dominion, a realm of perpetuity, a realm of power, a realm of spirit, a realm of life, a realm of faith. Do you enter with that consciousness? And beyond the consciousness of that realm, are you conscious of what you